Setting goals. One of the reasons why people don't set goals is because they don't know how. So in this video I'm going to show you how I set goals, and hopefully it will teach you how to set your own goals. Now make a list of at least 100 goals you would like to achieve. Use your imagination, but also be realistic. Set goals for your personal life, such as getting married or spending time with your family. Set goals about finance, such as saving money or paying bills. Set goals about your job or career. Set a goal to be the manager of your department, or set a goal to get the job you always wanted. Set goals on your health. Do you want to eat healthier, or how much do you plan to weigh by next summer? Set goals to learn new skills, learn a new language, or play the piano. Set goals on personal development. How much books are you going to read this month? Also, set goals on materialistic things, like a new car or a new house, or those new shoes you always wanted. Just write it down. Now, take your list and pick the top 5 that you desire the most, or it's the most important to you. The top 5 that you really want to achieve, that by achieving it, you'll be able to complete your other goals easier. For example, one of your goals could be to have $10,000. And if you achieve this goal, you will then be able to reach your other goals of buying those shoes you wanted, or buying that new car. So now that you have your top 5, you're going to make an affirmation for each goal. An affirmation is a phrase that you repeat to yourself daily. So take one of your goals, for example, having $10,000, and write it down along with the date you would like to acquire your goal. So for the example, you'll write, by January 1st, 2017, I will have $10,000 in my checking account. Make sure you be very descriptive. After that sentence, write down what you will do to reach your goal. So for our example, you will put, in return, I will save 50% for each of my check and place it in an investment account that I will open with my bank. And I will also work more overtime so that I will be able to save more money. If you cannot think of a plan, write down, in return, I will spend 30 minutes daily to think of ideas that I can put into use to help me achieve this goal. Now the last sentence, you'll write why you want to reach your goal. Remember, be very descriptive. So for our example, you'll put, I need to reach this goal because with this money, I can finally afford that car I wanted. So by now you should have a small paragraph for your goal. Now do this for your other 4 goals. And you can have more than 5 goals. You can do 6 or 7, but just don't do too much, or you will get distracted. In fact, the less you focus, better. And I also recommend writing each goal on a separate piece of paper or index card. Now that you have your top goals written down, I want you to read it at least 3 times a day. Once in the morning, right when you wake up, during the day to remind yourself, and right before you sleep. Now every time you read your goals, visualize yourself doing whatever it takes to reach that goal. And the most important thing is to imagine yourself already achieving it. See what you are doing and feel the emotions that you will feel when you reach your goal. So for our example, you will imagine yourself at the bank withdrawing the money. Feel and smell the money as if you actually had it in your hands. Now if you keep this habit, continue to read your goal daily, pretty soon you will find yourself actually taking the necessary steps towards your goals, which leads us to the last step in how to set goals, which is to take action. Whenever you feel the urge to be productive, do it. Because if you keep putting it off and keep telling yourself you will do it tomorrow or you will do it next week, guess what? You will end up losing your motivation and you will never do it. One thing to do is towards the end of the day, ask yourself, what did I do today that has gotten me closer to one of my goals? If you haven't done anything, then do it now. And if you already did something, then you just had a successful day. Keep this up, and pretty soon you will reach your goals. Jim Rohn said, set a goal so big that you can't achieve it until you grow into the person who can. So I encourage you to set goals. It might change your life.